Students, we have discussed what the goals and inspiration of different kinds of people, isn't it? What do you find in common in all of them? Regular work, better wages and better price for crops or other produce. This simply means better or more income. Students, in addition to earning more income, there are other important elements like equal treatment, security, freedom and respect from other people. Money or the material goods that we buy with money, students, are just one factor on which our lives depend. So, how are the non-material things like security, freedom and respect important? They add quality to life. Security, freedom and respect are some of the important elements of life which add quality and add a lot of meaning to our lives. No. So, we should understand that what we cannot measure, we cannot call it unimportant. Income may be measured, but other things like security, freedom and respect are very important in our lives. Let me give you another example.
Suppose you get an employment in a far-off place. We would consider many factors in addition to the income. What are the factors?
Students, in situation like this, we consider factors like security and freedom in addition to the income. In the same way, when it comes to development, many goals are taken into consideration.
Suppose women are employed. It increases not only family income, but also the dignity in the household as well as in the society. Safe and secure environment may enable more women to take up new challenges in their lives.
Therefore, it is clear that income as well as other goals are important for development in life. Student, here's an exercise for you. Why do you think different people have different ideas of development? Students, when a comparison is done, it may be based on both similarities as well as differences. For example, in this class, how do we compare students?
We can compare the students in terms of height, their weight, their performance, health, and interests.
Before we start the comparison, we must first find out the purpose of comparison. The different criteria help us in getting different outcomes based on our needs. Students, suppose we have to find out the overall progress of the children. How do you think we can do it? Yes, we can take some important parameters like academics, sports, and so on. Now let us see how the countries can be compared. Students, one important aspect to be kept in the mind is that although the averages are used as a criteria, they hide the disparities. In other words, they do not show the inequalities. Let us understand it with a simple example.
Suppose there are two countries, A and B, and each country has a population of 5 people each. As we can see in the table, the 5 citizens in the country A have income between Rs 9,500 and 10,200. In country B, the income of the 5 citizens range between Rs 500 to 48,000. The average monthly income of the citizens in 2001 in country A is Rs 10,000. The average monthly income of the citizens in country B is also Rs 10,000.
So, do you think both the countries are equally developed? Although the average incomes of both the countries may be identical, the incomes are not, isn't it?
We can see an equitable distribution of income in country A than in country B. While people are neither rich nor poor in country A, most of the people are poorer than in country B.
So, from this example, we can see that the average income which is used for comparison does not bring out how the income is distributed among people in the countries. One of the most important factors for comparing the countries is the income.
The countries with higher income are said to be the most developed than the countries with less income. What we have to understand here is that more income simply means more needs of the people are met. Greater income means that the people in the country can get and have whatever they want. This is the reason greater income is always considered as an important goal by the countries.
But students, What do you think is the income of a country? We can simply say that the total income of the country is the income of all the people in the country. But students, total income cannot be useful criteria when comparing different countries. Why do you think so?
Yes, because the population varies between countries. Some countries may have high population, some low, and some very low.
This is the reason the average income is calculated for comparison.
The average income, also called the per capita income, is the total income of the country divided by the total population of the people. The World Bank uses the per capita income as the criterion for comparing countries in its World Development Report. The countries with per capita income of $12,600 and above per annum in 2012 are called high-income countries or rich countries. The countries with income between $1,036 and $4,085 are termed as lower middle-income countries. The countries with per capita income of $1,035 or less per annum in 2012 are called low-income countries. Until recently, India fell in the category of the low-income countries. Now, it is in the category of middle-income countries. The improvement in the per capita income is what made India a part of the middle-income countries. The rich countries, excluding countries of West Asia and some small countries, are generally called as developed countries.
Students, in the first section, when we learnt about aspirations and goals of the people, we have seen that along with income, respect, security and freedom are also considered important. In the same way, when it comes to countries, there are equally important attributes other than income. Let us see what they are.
This table gives us the per capita income per annum of Punjab, Himachal Pradesh and Bihar. The per capita income of Punjab for 2012 was Rs 78,000. For Himachal Pradesh, Rs 74,000, and for Bihar, Rs 25,000. This means a person on an average earned Rs 78,000 in Punjab, while the average in Bihar is Rs 25,000. While Punjab has the highest per capita income, Bihar has the lowest.
Students, in case per capita income is to be considered, then Punjab is the most developed state, while Bihar is considered the least developed. Isn't it? Now, let us look at some other parameters.
The parameters that are used in the table are infant mortality rate, literacy rate, and net attendance rate. The infant mortality rate or IMR is the number of children who die within 1 year out of the 1,000 live children within 1 year. Literacy rate is the percentage of the literate population in the age group of 7 years and above. Net attendance rate is the percentage of children attending school out of the total number of children in the age group of 6 to 17 years age group. So, in this table, we can see that the IMR in 2006 is 42 died before completing 1 year out of the 1,000 children born alive in Punjab, 36 per 1,000 in Himachal Pradesh, and 62 per 1,000 in Bihar. The literacy rate in 2011 is 77% in Punjab, 84% in Himachal Pradesh, and 64% in Bihar. When it comes to net attendance rate in 2006, it is 76 in Punjab, 90 in Himachal Pradesh, and 56 in Bihar.